Welcome back. My name's Tommy and welcome to my home, specifically my kitchen. My studio is being built downstairs. And yesterday we took a look at the Kemper amp profiler with a couple of my buddies, tons of guitars, players from a bunch of different backgrounds, and here's the continuation of that. Okay, now what mics do y'all use, or do you use a blend?
We usually 57.
Just a 57?
And,
most campuses.
Where do you put it on the cone?
I mean, you know,
Wherever it
not
Dead center, off axis?
Off, yeah,
Yeah.
a little off. We usually
A
have
little to the left,
at the
a little to the right.
Yeah.
Little more.
2 freedom units away from the center.
Yeah.
Have you taped where you like to put the mics?
Well,
I have before, but
I don't have to because Vox is so cool. They got like the diamonds. You just know, count 2 diamonds over.
Oh,
3
really?
diamonds over from
Yeah.
the edge of the cone, and you're like, you know what I'm talking about? Isn't that great? It's like,
I don't even know what you're talking about. I need to go research that.
Yeah.
the
'cause-
grow cloth is
it's got a fabric.
Diamond, like
and it has
it's
diamond
shaped.
shapes.
Oh, really?
You
Yeah,
just count
it's-
how many.
yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. That makes it a lot easier than trying to stare through with the flashlight.
Yeah. Well, you can't even, that cloth is so, it's brown. I guess the light just doesn't cut through it. You can't see
The cone?
you can't see the cone very well.
What speakers do y'all have in yours?
I have the greenbacks.
The greenbacks?
I have a greenback and a blue.
Greenback and a blue. And what tubes do you like?
JJ.
Yeah.
JJ Tesla tubes.
Are they Teslas? I thought they were like, I don't know.
Wait, is that right? Who makes JJ tubes?
I thought they were their own
Oh.
thing.
I don't even know.
Is JJ Tesla a thing?
I don't know.
Maybe.
I put some of those. Did you get them from where do you buy your tubes?
Antique tube supply.
Okay.
I think that's the name of it.
Because I have a one of those Epiphone mini half stacks that just has the volume knob, and I put some JJ tubes in it.
Those are cool.
Yeah, those are really cool. Anyways, we digress. Let's. All right, here's Matchbox Chief Train with an SM57.
Yeah, new Matchbox 20s.
This is the new Matchbox 20 song. They're back together. I like that. That sounds nice. The Chief Dirty. Oh gosh.
Nice.
I do like the delays on this.
Alan Holdsworth, that's the guy's name I was trying to come up with. But that patch is like an Alan Holdsworth.
This is a Roland JC100.
JC, dude, that's the solid state one. The CE1 chorus pedal, it's just the chorus circuit out of that solid state.
That's crazy. This is a Red Flag CD. Red Flag CD. I don't know what that
I
is.
don't know what that is.
It sounds nice. Matchbox VC.
So each amp has like different patches in it, or are you just pulling a profile as a patch?
Yeah, I'm just scrolling through the profile. But then you can mess with all the reverb, all the modulation, or all the, like, you can put like a stop box in front of it, or a compressor, EQ, or anything like that. And here's the divided. The divided by 13s are really good.
So Nathan uses Express thing, the blanking out. What did he recommend? You said it was a Trainwreck.
The Trainwreck.
Yeah.
That's like a boutique $30,000 amp. Yeah. profile. Here's a Fender Twin. Yeah, well, we can take the record.
That's a cool sound. That must be like a twin at.
Yeah,
I think.
Twin Luxury. Whatever that is.
It had a little bit of sizzle underneath.
You-
Oh man, that's. It can add like distortion.
Yeah,
or
just
something.
the way the amp would break up naturally, I guess.
Huh.
If
Well,
there
a
was
twin
no.
wouldn't get like that. Clean. You
Listen
have
to how
get it
glassy
overdrive
that
all.
is.
Thing right here.
Three-way switch.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Well, go back to that.
I know what you're wanting, and you're hearing a Fender profile.
No, it said something like Jimmy Page or something.
Smashing Fuzz. Dude, you gonna play some Smashing Polkas right now?
Oh.
S-
Oh well.
Oh, there it is. Smashing Fuzz.
The only one I know is the only song I know by them is actually clean.
Oh, Wesley.
The
No, sir. No Siamese dream for you. The Orange Jimmy.
That's like his.
is that
Ed Van-
is that
Ed
a
Van
Van Halen one?
This is a 51. This is a 51.
Wesley knows this.
5150
You know Wesley can play the-
EVJ.
Did you know he can play Eddie better than Eddie?
Play some Eddie for us.
This is clean. Oh, that's cool.
Well, so far, what are your impressions? First impressions.
I really liked that AC30 Climb one. That was cool.
Yeah.
I'm
Did-
so used to it.
How was it different from your actual amp? Or was it different? Or could you tell
I'd have to do them like side by side.
side by side?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it felt familiar enough.
Of course, it'll sound a little bit different because the settings probably aren't the settings that you set
Yeah.
in terms of like
Yeah.
your EQ.
It does feel like it's catching the vibe of that.
But if we were to do a profile of it, I feel like it probably would. From other videos that I've seen on YouTube, it probably would capture that. Thoughts?
It metals real well.
Yeah.
I think it's
But can it edge a breakup? There's a lot of metal. Oh, hold on. There's a lot of metal guys out there that talk about the Kemper, but we wanted to get a group of people together that show you a lot of different backgrounds, a lot of different styles of playing, to show you that it's a very versatile instrument.
Yeah.
Right. So, any other thoughts? What are your other thoughts of it initially? How do the dynamics feel?
Did You didn't try rolling off your volume knob or anything. Like,
Oh no, I didn't.
like hit a chord and then play the game.
Well, let's actually do it.
So that is an Eddie Van Halen 5150. Nice. Nice.
Dude, that's cool. That's the one thing about the Axe Effects. It doesn't play. Of course, at church. Right on.
Low. It doesn't play what?
It doesn't. So we're using. Like I'm at Gadsden tomorrow.
Okay.
Gadsden campus, and we use the Axe Effects there as a backline. And I'm putting my real board, like my physical pedal board, in front of that and using it as a backline amp. But it doesn't really react to pedals like it should. It doesn't feel real.
And that's why we might get some pedals in a little bit, because I haven't plugged pedals through it.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if
Really
it
interested in that.
affects, like if a clean would be affected the same way as if you profiled.
Right.
Because the profiles sound awesome with the Klon in front of it, but how does it react when you put an actual pedal in front of it? Because Nathan Spicer, who's on the road with Katy Perry, said that he just uses the natural gain knob of how the amp would break up on the Kemper instead of using a drive pedal on stage. So
Wow.
I would be interested to see how that sounds.
That's cool.
Hold on, let me change out the battery.
Baller.
We're back. So is there any other amp, T-Bone, that you would like to hear?
I feel like we've been through a lot.
Have we reached bone tone though? Do we need?
There is one amp that I do want you to hear.
Alright, let's hear it.
It's another Vox amp, because I know you're a Vox guy. If we can scroll through all these presets. Okay, Kemper, you were right. Maybe all these profiles wasn't a good idea to have all of them on here. But whatever. It's that's what I think.
Hey, if I
The only, I would say, wait, don't play for a second. The only thing that I would suggest is if you're recording an album, leave room for you to,
Top boost.
the top boost is what I want you to hear. Leave room for, if you modify profiles when you're making a record, and you want to have, you make modifications to the amps that you're listening through. Like I'm making a record right now, and I'll make slight adjustments, and then I want to save that, so if I go back and need to record something again, I'll have it saved. So you can record up to 1,000 profiles. You can back it up on your computer, delete the ones off your Kemper, and then have room. But I haven't gone through all the settings, and I haven't found all my favorite amps with all these different types of guitars, which 3 are only mine, so don't get too excited. But anyways, that if you're doing an album, that's a great way to take your sounds on the road with the Kemper if you were to tour or anything like that. And artists like Muse, that's what they're doing, is they're going in the studio and then they'll profile their amps and then they'll take it on the road with them.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw a video where a guy was doing that. They had like his 2 main amps for his main sound.
Right.
And he was blending the Kemper for those other amp sounds that he doesn't tour with, but still wants to
Right.
incorporate them live.
And that's what a lot of them are doing that are using the Kemper, is they'll take a flash drive with them, profile the amps, take the flash drive home, put it on their Kemper, and then use the tones from their album on the road. So that way you don't have to worry, because when you're using backline gear, of course you never know what you're going to use.
Yeah.
Okay, so I wanted Wesley to hear the top boost with a bunch of different drives on it. So here's with this is called a B plus. Let me tell you what.
Block 2s, all right?
But this is a Vox Top Boost with
This is it? That sounds good too.
yeah, I thought that this profile sounded really good for Vox, so I wanted you to hear it. Let me find what each drive pedal he uses, because I haven't ever heard of these drive pedals. One is like a Ziggy. Have you ever heard of that?
Ziggy.
I've never heard of a Ziggy before. Okay, one is a Ziggy, and then a TS is a Keeley modified 2 screamer. A B is a Barefoot Honeybee overdrive. Have you heard of that?
Yeah, I used to have one of those.
And then there's a Dyna overdrive stomp, which is the red. And then there's a Klon, which of course is a Klon. And then cranked is just cranked. Push is slightly pushed amp. Clean plus is slight more volume on the clean channel or other EQ setting switch of the amp. And then a clean is just to clean how the amp should be. So here is B, which is the Barefoot Honeybee. And then this is B minus. These are the delays. And you can tap the delays if you want. So right now you've got four fourth notes, is that right?
Quarter notes?
Quarter notes. This is a dotted eighth. The delays.
Capturing
yeah.
that sound, I think. That's really good. Or did it come free with something?
This one was the Amp Factory. Are you saying this is your favorite one so far?
Yeah, that patch, that amp, whatever it is.
The Top Boost, the Vox Top Boost.
That's pretty close.
Yeah, this was one of my favorite profiles because it wasn't. This profile of Vox wasn't too trebly because sometimes Vox amps, it can be real bright.
It's gotta have chime.
It can be real bright, and so, but I thought that this really captured like a full-bodied,
Yeah. If you've ever played a real AC30, like
super loud.
they're super loud, but they're actually really warm sounding.
Yeah.
They have that chime characteristic or whatever.
Yeah.
But the normal channel in particular is really warm.
Yeah.
It reacts to all the brightness you want out of your Klon or tube screamer or whatever.
Yeah.
You can jack the tone up and it'll take it up like yummy cakes. It's just eat it up.
Let's hear another guitar or another guitar player if you'd like. Do you want to play?
Sure. That sounds great.
I like that patch. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Could go. On to the drum.
Okay, so tell me what pickups are you playing through? This is a
These-
Fender Telecaster
This is a
Deluxe.
2011
Look at that
Felly-
headstock.
Felly? It's a Fender Telly.
Oh,
A Felly. It's a felon. Wait, didn't happen. It's like a thin line.
Love me some semi-hollow bodies.
Yeah, these are Lawler. So,
nice.
brief nerdy history lesson. In '72, Fender came out with a thin line Telecaster to compete with Gibson. And Seth Lover, the inventor of the PAF humbucker,
Yeah.
he was hired by Fender to basically redo Magic and make a humbucker for them. And it was made of like some weird magnet that's apparently dangerous and harmful to the environment to make.
Nice.
So they don't make them anymore, so you can't reproduce those pickups.
Oh, gosh.
And apparently they sound really good because they're good enough for Johnny Buckland's Coldplay. So
There you go.
but anyway, Lawler recreated these pickups with Alnico magnets, and they sound great.
Alnico. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
So they're called wide
Alnico
range
versus
humbuckers.
ceramic, typically, would you say are brighter?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Just recently, I was listening to
know
bare
that-
knuckle pickups, and I would listen to the Alnico and then the ceramic ones, because I was thinking, and I noticed a significance in brightness of tone. I can't remember which one it was.
Yeah, I do know that ceramic, it's easier to get more gain out of a ceramic magnet, whether it's speakers or pickups. And I don't know what that does to the tone, but makes it gainier.
Yep, pretty much.
So
Yeah, ceramic are typically higher gain.
yeah.
So
Andrew is a resident expert in all things music.
I think that
As he worked in every department of Guitar Center.
yeah, dude.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Did you
He's
like
certified.
No, I hated it.
Okay, 'cause I just can't stand Guitar
I
Center.
was certified in every single department, so I could sell whatever I wanted to. But that was really just about taking a test and passing it. Also knowing what you're talking about. So
I wish Guitar Center was great, but 90% of them have had bad experiences in. Let's edit that out. I don't want to trash the company. Edit that out,
We like all things music.
I'm grateful for Guitar Center. I
Yes.
bought my first real guitar.
Yes, we are thankful that we can go someplace and play.
Guitar.
You bought your
My
Mustang,
Mustang,
your
yeah.
cheater guitar.
I bought this. I just bought this
cheater guitar.
from Guitar Center. So thank you, Guitar Center.
It's like a bitty little thing. You can get up there really.
My thing is, I have to know how it plays. I mean, you can't. Sometimes it's like, oh, that looks really pretty on the internet, but I need to know how that thing plays. I
I
mean,
bought my Gretsch off eBay.
did you really?
Nice.
And what do you think about it? Was that a good idea?
It showed up at my front door, and I took it out, and it was awesome. I loved it.
Yeah,
I bought my.
that is a pretty
Gretsch
guitar.
and
What color is it again?
Smoke green.
That is a pretty guitar.
Smoke green?
My
That
Gretsch.
was like
Oh, you're talking about
Cadillac.
a Gretsch, right?
No, that's the sparkly one.
Smoke green. Yeah.
Those are
that's
cool
it.
guitars.
All right, Zachary. What amp would you like to hear?
Is this the top boost?
Yeah, this is the top
Let's
boost.
try this out.
Okay.
Let's try this, yeah.
Let me know if you want delayed or reverb or anything like that.
Okay.
We can. I can add more, decay, less.
Yeah.
Just tell me what you want.
That sounds really cool. That sounds.
I like very glassy. I like
Yeah,
the pickups
sounds,
with that.
Well, I'm using the pick thing. Let's do it
Oh,
without.
is that what makes it glassy?
So, yeah, it's
is,
got
is it
the-
because it's getting the harmonics?
the gritty little thing here? It's the
Oh,
same thing.
Tell me what kind of pick that
This
is.
is a Dunlop Herco.
Herco. Let me zoom in on that.
Yeah, you got that?
We would like endorsements for this video.
Yeah, I love free picks.
We love
Dunlop, if
free
you're
stuff.
listening. I love your products. I really, truly only use these. Jokes aside, there's like a stack of them at home.
What thickness do you like?
Actually, I wish that this was a little bit thicker. It's 75.
75. Okay.
Because I came from Dunlop's Tortex picks, the yellow ones, which are a little thicker than this. But
Yeah.
Anyway, whatever.
Whatever.
That sounds like my Vox with like a tube screamer on Vox setting.
Okay. Now this is a Vox Top Boost clean. This is just clean. Oh, he's dropping it down to D. Dropping that D.
See what happens. I keep
No pervertedness in that comment.
I keep strumming all strings and thinking it's gonna polyphonically tune me, but it's not.
Well, you think you have one of those Gibsons?
The robot
No,
tuner.
no, the poly.
No, that-
I'm used to my polytune, and this is just monophonic tuning, which is
Wait,
fine.
what is the poly? The
You
poly
can strum all of them, and it'll show you all your strings and which one's out of tune.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
That is quite.
Wait, set me back to what we were before the gaininess.
I want This is a Keeley tube screamer.
Keeley TS. That's cool.
Here's one of my favorite amps. It's the Trainwreck.
Okay, so this is like.
This is like a $30,000 amp. Trainwreck Express, made by the Amp Factory.
Okay. LEDs for your soon. Like it's floating, so you can turn it off and it still does
I didn't notice that. What? Yeah.
Oh, okay. So this SRV sound.
Yeah, baby.
You're out of my league. That's out of my league. What kind of amp is that? It's still a Trainwreck.
This is a Trainwreck Express. Yeah.
Man, I used to know
Hey,
what-
interesting fact I saw on YouTube yesterday. So John Mayer takes a Dumble on the road with him, which
Yeah.
is like a $30,000 amp on the road with him.
Yeah.
I mean,
Joe Bonamassa used to do that too.
I mean, I guess if you're gonna own one, you might as well take it. But
He's got insurance on it.
and actually, his guitar tech was Stevie Ray Vaughan's guitar tech.
Right,
If you
right.
knew that. So interesting fact of the day. Continue. This
It's a what?
a Splon, whatever a Splon.
Sounds like Marvel comics.
PV 5150.
That's a 5150.
Plain.
Oh, okay.
You want to gain it up? Wait, will we get edited? Will this video get pulled if we play?
If he plays too much of it, yeah.
All right, don't play too
I won't
much.
play
of it.
anymore. I'm sorry, Edward. Don't send me. I love your work.
Don't pull our video on YouTube.
Hey, that's smart though. I didn't
Hey,
think about that.
Yeah.
here's
You're
a
right.
fun fact. If you want to get away with sort of playing it, play it really poorly.
That's right.
Yeah.
So just play normal.
Or
Just
play it in. What if
yeah,
you played it in a different? What if you played it in a different key?
It'll still get tagged.
Dang. No, no. Don't pull our video.
Fun fact about that Trainwreck SRV setting, that sounds really close to how I've got my Mesa Q.
Really?
Like almost to a T.
Really?
That Trainwreck SRV setting.
Yeah.
It sounded so stinking close to my home setup. Like, and that's a Trainwreck SRV, and I'm running through a Mesa into a PPC 112 by Orange, so 112 cab, 100-watt amp, and that Trainwreck sounds almost exactly like it. So that's nuts to me.
That's awesome.
A lot of harmonics in that too.
Yeah.
Once again, I apologize. We're in my kitchen, but my studio is being built, so my wife wants me out of it anyway. So soon enough, we're tuning up. All right. So let me just tell you a couple amps that we have, and then there's a ton, but we've got orange amps. There's a high watt. There's Marshall. There's Vox, and then we've got let me just kind of an H&K Statesman. Have you ever heard of that?
Hughes and Kettner?
Hughes and Kenner? Yeah.
I have never played a Hughes and Kettner, but they've always intrigued me.
Now you have.
Because they say it's like a hi-fi. Wesley knows where I'm going.
Make sure our video doesn't get pulled. Only
I
originals.
just go to the E major chord every time. Resolve it.
This E major is beautiful. Okay, so we've also got this is the Bogner Goldfinger. I don't know that.
I think that may be like a modded Marshall.
Go!